Diablo 4 is a brand new upcoming ARPG from Blizzard Entertainment that, as of making this video, is available to play in beta up to Act 1. Diablo 4 has a lot more MMO Lite features compared to its predecessor Diablo 3. You'll see other players out in the world hanging out in cities, there's random world events, world bosses, and you're able to form groups as well as participate in PvP. In this video I go into Diablo 4 completely blind as someone that's avoided all spoilers, YouTube coverage and information about the game. This is just a genuine first impressions of the beta, and some things are likely to change or be improved upon full release. But first, guess today's ad read. A VPN? Nope. A new set of headphones? Not today. Raid Shadow Legends?
You're goddamn right.
Everyone's heard of Raid, but do you know why millions of people around the world actually play this game? There's hundreds of heroes to collect, a super in-depth RPG battle system, amazing graphics, intense PvE boss fights, PvP, and new events every week that shower you in epic loot. But if that's not enough, let me literally spell it out for you. R is for regular updates. Every week Raid has something new going on, events, gifts, and new content. A is for Arena, where you assemble a formation of your strongest heroes to battle for glory against other players. I is for Iragoth the Eternal Dragon. This Doom Tower boss will kick your ass if you're not prepared. And D is for Demon Lord, a massive challenge and great way to earn powerful daily resources like shards and gems. Right now Raid is celebrating its 4th anniversary, and with that comes special offers, free gifts, promo codes, events, and a brand new fusion event where you can get special anniversary themed legendary champions. You can also take a trip down memory lane with a recap video of your Raid stats. Oh, and for Amazon Prime members who just got Gembo, keep an eye out for the next drop with some powerful Savage gear available from March 2nd to March 30th. And for new players, click my link or scan the QR code on screen to get a free starter pack with this epic in-game loot. Download Raid now. I wish I recorded my reaction to that intro cutscene because that was insane. That was one of the best intro cutscenes I've ever seen. Diablo 4 beta. Going into this, I've avoided all information and spoilers about this game. I don't really know much about it. I've seen the basic reveal trailer that shows some gameplay, and from what I've seen it looks pretty good. But other than that, I haven't really done any research into this game or tested it in any of the other testing phases. The reason I've avoided doing any research and playing some of the previous tests is because as a content creator that covers RPGs, sometimes when you know there's a game on the horizon that looks like it's going to be an absolute banger, for the sake of maintaining your passion for the genre, it's sometimes good to just go into a game and have that complete fresh feeling where you don't really know much about it. So this is what we're going to be doing today. 5 different classes: the Barbarian, Necromancer, can't play this one yet, Sorcerer, the Rogue, and the Druid, which is also unavailable. I'm obviously going to go with the Sorcerer. Male and female options, character models looking pretty good, will be a dude. And so far all of them look like they'd fit in as a member of My Chemical Romance. Let's make someone that looks a little bit less emo, shall we? We're ditching the makeup. Oh, maybe being a sorcerer you need to have makeup, if not your magic doesn't work. 14 different makeup options. Jewelry, tattoos, can we have a sleeve? Yeah, I mean, if I was a necromancer that would probably be a tattoo style that I'd go for. Actually looks kind of cool, we'll go with that. Actually this one looks even better. Brown hair, the hair looks good. The character models look pretty nice, nice graphics. I wouldn't complain if they added more hairstyles to the game. There's not a whole lot. A few more facial variations would also be nice. Can't really make a character that looks like myself, which is the ultimate goal of character creation, isn't it? That's pretty much it. Okay, character customization does leave a bit to be desired. Straight away there's a hardcore mode. Hardcore heroes die permanently. Good for my second character, but probably not my first. More in-depth tutorials. Explore hell on your own. And I can also select a difficulty, tier 1 or tier 2. Just start with tier 2. I don't want to be complaining that the game's too easy. Bit of an introduction from the narrator.
It became a new battleground in this eternal conflict.
Dude has a bloody cool voice, that's for sure. I guess this is my character, riding through the snow on his horse, about to begin the adventure. I love that I got the name Big Damage as well. Oh, don't tell me my horse has just been eaten. That's less than ideal. Effing chat for my horse. He's been tirelessly carrying me on his back for miles. And then that happens. I guess we've got liver for dinner tonight. Why am I thinking like that? Am I just fucked up or something? See a dead horse and the first thing I'm thinking is, let's not waste it. We can use it for food. Maybe I've been watching too much Bear Grylls recently. It's not looking good, bruv. Oh, there's some wildlife. I can kill a wolf by smacking it with a stick. A wand at that as well. Spacebar. Oh, it's a slight dodge. Those are some weak-ass dogs that die into a man hitting it with a little stick. Open the door. Oh, we got some friends and a fire and some warmth. Cool start to the game so far. Digging it. Ah, well, this place looks cozy. 4 different ability choices: Frostbolt, Firebolt, and then 2 different lightning skills. Usually I go with fire and frost builds, but for this game I want to go with lightning. I feel like I want to go for a bit of a chain lightning style build. Yo, this is actually a bit of a melee range ability. Interesting. Ooh, I like the effects of it though. Take my next one. Spark. Game looks gorgeous so far. Really impressed by how this looks. I am very excited to play more of this game. Level 4. Got my first blue. Yo. It's a cool environment. It's going to be a little boss fight. Decapitated priest. Brutal. Ooh, this thing does some damage. Attack it from range, I guess. Mechanics. Ooh, that hurts. The dodge in this game doesn't feel overly fluid, surprisingly. It feels like it just kind of roots you in place. I'm not sure on the animation on the dodge. Level 5, monster dead, sturdy staff, big DPS upgrade with the staff. This is going to feel cozy. Look how cold and snowy it is outside and we're in this warm tavern, drying off by the fire. Now we have a celebratory toast. Even in times of demonic invasion, beer and alcohol still comes in useful. Wait, are we going to be debuffed when we wake up? Wait, I don't like this. Where this is going. Was this all a trap? They seemed a little bit overly prepared for me to be getting drunk. What's in the barn? Oh no, this doesn't look good. I was just talking about how cozy it was to come in from the snow after protecting the town and party by the fire, but why wasn't I suspicious in the slightest? Well, this is going to be a memorable cutscene. I'm being sacrificed. What a bloody cool start to the game. Oh, we've been rescued. Oh shit. Fucking shit just got real. Mate, look how gory this is. Is this game going to get me demonetized on YouTube? So now we're killing the villagers. Is this a flashback to when the village was normal? I wasn't expecting this level of storytelling from Diablo 4. Dude. What the fuck? It's like I'm watching a horror movie. Bro. What? This is some top tier storytelling. What the fuck? Before we go any further, most games I skip every cutscene. I don't give a shit about story in 99% of games, but this game, I don't know what it's doing, but it's clearly doing something right if it's making me, someone that just doesn't give a fuck about story in any game, watch the cutscenes and be actually just blown away. Nothing more to say than, wow. There's an icon on the map over here. What is this? Oh. You're invulnerable. That's like one of those things. Yeah, chain lightning's cool. I rate chain lightning. Very, thirsty on the mana though. Herbs and ores can be found throughout the world and used by artisans. Guess we need to do a bit of mining and gathering then. So now I've got to investigate the environment. That's opened a secret passage. Cool. Ah, good. Cozy feelings again. This time let's not get drunk and sacrificed. UI looks good. Graphics are good. Voice acting and storytelling's really good so far. The combat seems pretty good. Seems fairly polished, honestly. Level 6. Keep ranking up that chain lightning, to be honest. Seems really good. Now entering the city of Kovashard. So, what have we got in this city? It looks like there's various merchants and craftsmen. And the alchemist can make us some healing potions. Over here we've got a blacksmith. Get rid of all the common. Got some resources. We've got weapons vendors, blacksmith. What's this? There's a waypoint here. Innkeeper. What about upstairs? Wardrobe. Yo, this game has a transmog system? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I'm glad I went into this game doing absolutely zero research because I'm just surprised by everything. So every piece of armor that you drop, you unlock as an armor variant that you can change and save your look. Okay, let's crack on with the MSQ. Wait, so can I get a horse in this game? I actually can. Once we progress through the game a little bit more, we get ourselves a horse. I'm pretty sure Diablo 3 didn't have horses. Oh wait, is that another player? Yeah, a bunch of other players. Okay, let's see what we can do. Inspect. Oh, that's cool. So I can go up to other players and inspect their gear. The characters look pretty damn cool in this game. The gear and stuff. Look at the cape, the physics on that. So far, I'm just really impressed. Maybe I just went into this game with low expectations or no expectations because I didn't watch any content about it. Just went in completely blind. But I'm glad I did, because this whole experience is just going to be so fresh for me. Glad I went with Mage. I'm really enjoying this chain lightning ability. It feels super cool. Oh, big boy's out. Another player helping us out. Big damage, event complete. Bunch of loot. I see, when you walk through the grass kind of moves out of the way. Nice bit of attention to detail. Yeah, I don't like how when you travel to a new zone, the game just like really struggles to load. I've got a pretty top tier computer and it's installed on my SSD as well. There's not really much more I could do to make this game load faster. This is quite cozy, playing some Diablo 4. I've got, can you see it? A sleeping cat next to me on the chair. Cozy night of gaming. Look at the glow on the walls in this area. I'm really enjoying just traversing the zones. I find the environment to be incredibly interesting. Way more interesting than your typical top-down ARPG. There's so much detail, so many cool things to look at. In this area, you've got blood petals falling from the sky, so Lilith must be close. Level 10. I like how when you level up, it just kind of explodes and kills everything around you. Just purely buffing Chain Lightning right now. Putting all my points in Chain Lightning. The Peon one-click build. Zappity zap. Smackety smack. Oh, and now she's summoned a big boy. A Pit Lord. Smack Pit Lord to death. Oh, this game has an active day-night cycle. It's nighttime now. Dead Man's Dredge. So there's these little dungeons that are on the map that don't seem to be a part of the quest lines, as far as I can tell. Seems like I can just go out and do a bit of exploration. There's random objectives in the world, random dungeons, cellars to open, things to explore, side quests. I like that I'm able to do this between the main story stuff. Really helps break it up. Treasure chest. Ooh, legendary stuff. Throw some shit on the floor. My first legendaries. I was already feeling OP. It's going to be even more now. Level 12. We'll temporarily go with Frost Nova. Let's try Frost Nova. Go. Okay, yeah, that's going to be useful if I'm getting zerged. Even early into the game, this Necromancer's feeling super OP. Feels good to be a mage player. I wonder if all classes feel this good. The Butcher. Oh, this thing does some big damage. Freeze him? You can't freeze him. That Butcher mob does not mess around. I thought I was like gonna freeze him or kite him or something. Nah, man just runs. Okay, be wary of the Butcher, apparently. Oh, what is this? I've turned into a spark of light. Wow, that's cool. Killed everything so fast that I couldn't really experience it for much longer. Oh man, that was really awesome. Freed the prisoners. Dungeon complete. Codex of Power. So completing that dungeon's just unlocked some kind of passive ability. It doesn't seem as though this game has one of those map overlays that almost every ARPG has, where you like press a button and it has like a transparent map pop up. You press tab and this pops up and you can't actually move whilst having this up. M also brings up the same map. There's no actual overlay as far as I can tell, which is a bit odd. So odd, I almost find it hard to believe. Let's just make sure. Yeah, there's no map overlay. Very weird. Almost every ARPG has that. I wonder why this one doesn't. How long is this talent tree? Well, it's actually not too big. I'm surprised. By ARPG standards, this is a very small skill tree. Oh, this is just the base skill tree though. Once we get to Paragon level 50, it probably gets much more intense. So, we've entered the vault and we're looking for a book to help us cross the Black Lake. The detail in this area, absolutely beautiful. A Herald of Lilith. Let's hit her with the zap. Okay, my freeze doesn't work on bosses. It's probably the longest boss fight I've had so far. Got one of her health bars down. Dodge that. Figured out her mechanics. Zap, zap, zap. I feel like this boss fight is like lacking epic boss music or something. Like the first real long boss fight that I've had, it feels like the music should change. Probably just a beta thing, isn't it? Music makes a big difference in games, doesn't it? Let's not underestimate. There it is. Sit. Cool boss fight. It just felt as though it was lacking some boss music, that's all. Got some priority quests here. Healing potion upgrade, item upgrade, extraction and imprinting. Give it a little upgrade. You get up XP for upgrading your gear. Cool. All of the systems in the game so far seem pretty easy to pick up. Press E to open the action wheel and emote. Cheer at the trained militia. There we go. We're cheering at NPCs. Ooh, a treasure goblin. It's the first one of those we've seen. Come back. Freeze. Give me your treasure. Yes, we got it. Ooh, a legendary staff. Now we should be even more OP. Something I'm finding slightly annoying is that because left click is both move and attack, sometimes I'm trying to like move through an enemy and my character's just running up to them and attacking them, which is making me take unnecessary damage that I wouldn't usually take. Maybe I need to rebind some keys or something, but it just feels a little bit clunky when that happens, if that makes sense. Entering restricted area, turn back now? What do you mean? That's where the quest is. This quest cannot be progressed in this version of the game. Okay, so I guess we're limited just to a few areas. I kind of like how gear works so far. I like that different pieces of gear can have like ranks of your abilities on them. So I am actually reading my gear, and in some cases gear with like less gear score is better if it's got like a rank of an ability that I use a lot. So that's interesting. Made it across the Black Lake. Now we're pursuing Lilith. What the hell is that? Random tentacles just everywhere. I feel like you'd get an STD just for breathing in the air down here. You know, the art team's done a great job with the environment when every time I'm going through a new area, I'm zooming in on parts of the environment saying, what is that? Tumor of hatred. Where's the tumor of kindness? Probably not located down here. It's weird, the past few levels, relative to the enemies that I've been fighting, I feel like I've been getting weaker, which is an odd feeling to have. Okay, this is our next boss fight. Oh, we've got a friend inside the barrier. It's probably a one-shot mechanic. Ah, quite a fun fight so far, to be fair. Zap, zap, zap. Lots of things to dodge now on the final phase. Big damage, and he's dead. GG. And some legendary chest armor. GG. Okay. And I guess that's the end of Act 1, and that's all we can really progress up to in this beta test of the game. I think we're going to wrap up the video here. Yes, I could just grind world mobs and get to like level 25 or something and play with some more abilities, but it seems as though the intention is that you stop at the end of Act 1. And I feel as though it's given me a decent enough early impressions of the game. Overall, mostly positive, although there's definitely a few things that could use some work before full release. So after getting to the end of Act 1 in the Diablo 4 beta and playing the game for the first time, these are my thoughts so far. The graphics and details of the environments absolutely blew me away. The voice acting and storytelling so far have been S tier. The UI is clean, easy to read and well polished. The combat so far seems to be solid A tier. It's not as good as Lost Ark, but it's definitely up there. The overall style of the game kinda surprised me in a good way. I didn't expect Blizzard to be making a game this dark in current year. Some of the stories are really quite disturbing, and although I didn't record my reaction to it, that intro cinematic that plays when the game starts is like something from a horror movie. Unlike other ARPGs, the game feels more accessible. There's nothing overly confusing, even the talent tree isn't too overwhelming initially. Crafting and enhancing gear, seeing the bonus explorable areas on the map, everything just feels intuitive even for a new player. I found it annoying how every time my character moved into a new zone he had a rubber band back and forth. From what I've heard and seen clips of after the recording of this video, the game seems insanely imbalanced, especially for melee. It turns out I chose one of the most OP builds with the Sorcerer, but if I played a Barbarian, my experience would have been quite miserable. I'm not sure how I feel about the mob scaling in the world. As I leveled up, I felt as though I was getting less powerful relative to the monsters I was fighting. It was a weird feeling. You should feel more powerful as you level up, not less. Having left click to both move and basic attack by default screwed me over multiple times and made the combat feel more clunky than it needed to. If there's 30 mobs around you and you left click to move, odds are you're going to click on a mob and attack that instead. Maybe I need to change something in the settings, but regardless, it's annoying that this is an issue by default. And I was very surprised that this game doesn't have one of those transparent map pop-up options like literally every other ARPG in existence. Surely they'll add this later on, because right now, you can't move and look at the map at the same time in this game. Overall, my first impressions of Diablo 4 are mostly very positive, and I'm pretty sure this will be a game that I'll be playing on and off for years to come. That being said, the game does have a few issues that need to be addressed, and with less than 3 months till full release, I'm not too sure if the game will be completely ready for launch. I'm excited to play more Diablo 4 at full release and see what the endgame looks like, because I've really enjoyed what I've played so far. Although, if I was a melee player and rolled barbarian, I'd probably be calling the game complete dog shit. But that's it for this video, guys. As always, let me know your thoughts on Diablo 4 in the comments below, as well as your own personal pros and cons. Social media on screen, sacrifice the like button for the algorithm gods. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.